just like the sound of it.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Broken Record DMV. It's your girl, Crystal Renze. And today I have here a very talented woman, entrepreneur, artist. And let me just tell y'all, she's doing her thing in the DMV. So y'all know I had to have her on the show. MORIYE, a.k.a. Morgan. That's been a long day, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. I have you on for many different reasons. But like you said, we've been chatting since back in the day, and yes. I do see you pushing. I don't know. Like I said, I don't be indirectly knowing everyone's business, but you know when you know. So I've been just seeing you push, and something about it is like, no, I got to talk to her. I got to see what's up. I got to see what she got going on, and I hit you up, and you responded. So here we are.
Yes.
What I want you to use this opportunity to just tell the audience who MORIYE is. And yeah, then we can go from there.
So, MORIYE, how can I explain who MORIYE? MORIYE is a multi-faced person. She is, because you got separated to Morgan, but MORIYE
it's a different
is a different energy, a different persona. I say that MORIYE is strong. She juggles a lot. She's a Jill of all trades, but, a master. I'm a master at a couple things, but not. It's just I got ADHD, so I'm trying to. I be like, ooh, I like that. It's but I'm a creative. I'm an artist.
You consider yourself as a rapper or just an artist?
An artist.
Okay.
Because I rap and I sing.
Okay.
And so I want to be known as an artist. You don't know what I'm about to pop out with.
Period.
I might be rapping, I might be singing. So this year I really want to showcase the singing more because a lot of people don't know that I can sing. But one of the first official songs, one of my first official songs that I dropped was a singing song. Okay. This was 2017, so that's old. But
you have that on YouTube?
It's on SoundCloud.
Okay, because I looked on YouTube.
It might have been. It might be on YouTube.
I looked on YouTube. It wasn't there. You just have the freestyles and stuff.
Okay, I could probably pull it. Might find it, but it's definitely on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Yeah. But I got a lot of unreleased stuff that I'm working on.
Okay, so is that what you wanted to tell them? Is there more to you?
Oh, it's a lot.
We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it.
I'm a healer.
Okay.
I make skincare products, hair care products, aromatherapy products,
Damn, and they say
I'm naturally a healer. Anything.
Where my skincare?
Cramps. I know.
Where my skincare?
Episode part two. I'm gonna have everything because even Sierra's actually one of my brand ambassadors.
That's why she was excited when I told you was gonna be on here.
Yes,
she's like, "That's my girl."
Yeah, so
look at that.
I love how everything is in alignment because that's a divine reminder that I really need to not be playing because I'm just rebranding everything as far as MORIYE Organics. That's my skincare. Hair care line. So,
and we're gonna talk here with y'all, and then we're gonna talk separately because we need to get to this money by yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
You hear me? So with that being said, even the first time I feel like the first time I actually hit you up, I was actually about your hair care tricks. I remember this one time you were telling how you mixed up. I'm like, girl, I need hair. My hair.
I'm trying to remember because we followed each other for a long time.
It
had to be since
though.
Maybe 2016.
Probably before that. I feel like it was.
It had to be high school
days.
Yeah, because what high school did you go to?
Largo, and
I went to Wise.
And
you graduated with
12.
Yeah, and I graduated 2013. So
you was right there. So we have a lot. Even if me and you, I'm saying, I think we know our dynamic. We know each other because we are around a lot of people. We talked a little bit, but we finna get to really know each other today.
Exactly.
Okay. So I wanted to know, we hear all the things you got going on. I see that you're pushing the music a lot. I wanted to know, why music? Why, because we all have a lot of talents, but and how the DMV is. It's not easy. You know how this world is, but the DMV specifically. What really made you want to push that?
Because so when I graduated, I went to Clark Atlanta, and everybody there kept asking, this like 2013, everybody asked, do you do music? You do music? And I'm like, no. But I come from a musical background. Like, my father's side, my older sister, she sing. Everybody on my father's side do something with music. My little brother, he play like 3 instruments. One of my cousins, she sings too. Her name's Tion. And she sings too. Her father, like, music just in my blood. So even when I was younger, I sung in the chorus in the choir. Chorus. I'm crying. In the choir in elementary school. And I never really tapped back into it because it was a lot of work and I was doing other stuff. But I was like, okay, everybody kept like, you should do music. And I'm like, all right. I was shy. So I was like, I don't really like a lot of attention for real. Little,
Really?
Yeah, I really don't like attention for real. So it's funny that.
That's what MORIYE.
Yeah, that's MORIYE because Morgan do not like attention. So it's like having a break out of that. And so at first I was going to try to start making beats just to be on the background side. But I'm like, that shit hard. So I was like, all right, so we going to just perfect the
craft that you can do, like, sustain.
Yes. So I'm like, we just going to do music for now till we perfect
you still
the beats.
Do that?
I was still getting to it. It's just a lot of work. And I'm like, I got a lot of stuff to do. So it's like, it would just be finding time to do that. But I would definitely get back into that. But
I was saying, like, why music?
But that's what I'm getting to. So I was just like, all right, if I come up with a name that's similar to my name, like, I ain't want nothing like, oh, I can't nothing. I wanted something that represented me. And, like, MORIYE.
That you can actually feel like
it's connected to me. Yeah, so it's like, MORIYE's like, it could be. I had a couple little definitions like more drugs, more addicting, because MORIYE.
More.
Yeah. Exactly.
More money.
But, yes, and I think music because it's easy for me to write music and I can already sing, so music is a way to spread the word in the sense of like, naturally I'm a healer. Music is a form of healing, and I feel like that'll be easy to spread the message for spiritual awareness and living in your higher self. And
it's like therapy, because I could tell you be talking. I was listening to Never Lose Me. You be talking your shit.
Thank you.
You be talking your shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
and there's a caption right here.
Thank you.
You right.
And that's the good. Every bar is a caption. Period. But it's just find just a creative outlet. Like, I love music, so that's another reason too. Is like I want to be a part of something that I could still keep my own identity, still spread the message that I want to spread,
but in a different form.
Yeah, because it's like everybody not going to, I don't really spiritualize. Like, I don't like that overt like dashiki unks the hotep. Like,
people are really sensitive now. We're gonna talk about that too. But people are like, you can't talk religion now without feeling like you gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's so super, like, I don't even know what the word is.
I would say it's probably sensitive. Like, people just too opinionated. People care too much. People feel like they got to
like and agree with everything.
Yeah, and you don't.
You can't.
If you want to agree to disagree with everything. So,
with that being said, I want to know. I heard you really moved to Jamaica.
Yes, I'm figuring out a way to get it together. I'm trying to move there. I am trying to move there. I am trying to move there.
I'm Nigerian, and with everything going on, like, even though Nigeria got a lot of poverty, I'm just like, child. Like, when I go there, I feel so much peace.
Yeah, and
I seen that post, and I understood it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Like, I've been obsessed with Jamaicans, the Jamaican culture since like 2010. When I first heard Spice, that's just how me like it. Bring your body, come and make me ride it. Ride the bike. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh yeah, boom. But then I seen Shawty's. It was a wrap from there. And so, yeah, I'm really trying to move there. I never felt somewhere. No.
Okay.
And that's
you don't have to be.
Yeah, no, but no. Everybody always thought I was like some type of Caribbean. Mostly people think I'm either Trini, Ethiopian, Native. It depends on how my hair is, but no, I never felt somewhere where like that's where I'm supposed to be. Like I feel it in my bones. That's where I'm supposed to be. And I've been 3 times this year. The first time I went by myself. Like, I taught myself how to understand patois. Like, I always listen to dance hall. So, it's just, like, I love the culture. Like, when I'm there, I feel like my soul is happy. Like, I get, like, butterflies all through my, like, it's just, I'm just so grateful to be here. So, but I do want to go to Africa, too. I'm trying to go to Africa in December. And I plan to go to Nigeria. Because I'm, like, I know Africa is just,
I need money to fall from somewhere.
I mean, Jamaica is just a second Africa kind of like from what I see from Africa. So.
They're very similar. I've been to Jamaica too, and we was in the trenches. Like I didn't stay in the second time I stayed in like an Airbnb. But the first time I had a friend that lived there, so we were in the Airbnb where the dogs was the security guards. And I was like, yeah, this is me. Like, he's like, don't be scared. I said, baby, you ain't see shit yet. Like, but it's the cultures, the energy, like the way they move, just the air, the
fruit, the like the
communication, the like people are not just like out here. Everyone's like, I gotta go, I gotta do this, There's just like
everybody looks
like they just
10 years younger,
just calm.
Everyone's happy whether they're able, whether they're not living the best financially, but everyone's happy. Like don't nobody look their age. Everybody look younger.
Happy to be alive, like and really just more.
And just the principles, like I like how everybody knows, unless like they have roots to Asia or Chinese or Indian. Everyone knows that they're from Africa, and I feel like that's important because here specifically in this area, people have a hard time accepting the fact that, like, I know everyone isn't African, and I know some people, like, I do have indigenous blood, but civilization started in Africa, and that's just it. And people People have to understand.
I don't even know why we keep talking about the same things, because, like, I don't know. People are weird. Like, I get it. I get the argument. You can agree to disagree, but facts are facts. Yeah. And that's where people just, like, your emotions does not change the facts. Yeah. Child. All right, let's go into the next segment. We can get. Look. I really be about this stuff. I will bring that journey right back. Yes. So y'all already know we're about to get into our next segment, Pick Your Poison, where I asked my guests what their favorite liqueur is, and she said Hennessy. So I just wanted to do a little, you know what I'm saying, little.
Yes, appreciate
you hear me? And get the VSOP. It's not no marketing because y'all ain't paying us for nothing, but this is what I got for today. Yes. So. And yeah, my girl Morgan about to tell us about this detainment as I pour.
Yes, and picking your poison, and I had to let one of my poisons go, which is weed.
Yes, 8 months.
Yes, almost 8. September 23rd will be 8 months.
Okay.
And one of the main reasons why I did it, mainly because music, I wanted a better singing voice and a stronger singing voice, and so I definitely thank you. I definitely noticed. Yes,
nice
thank
and
you.
Cold because they ain't had no ice. Okay, so I use this. I use this segment to kind of just do a toast. Yes. And I usually just go off the vibe of what I feel like both people need at the time. Yes. And I feel like for the rest of this, especially we're just gonna do 2024, right? Yeah. I feel like the energy I'm getting is like, cause you said you're in the rebranding phase. Yeah. I am too. Yeah. Just spoke to my consultant manager today. I said, sis, take this. Period. Yeah. I'm done. You hear me? And I'm, we can talk. I'll pass her over. Like, we're supposed to be helping each other. But I'm praying and we're toasting to the fact that this year will be used to really solidify. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to just, we're hardworking women, all of us. We don't want to just keep waking up every day feeling like we're just discombobulated. Like, what are we doing? So
structure, discipline, planning, the rebirth. Because I'm a whole new person, like, through and through. So cheers to that. And so are you. I definitely see, like, you glowing, you look good. Thank skin you. Good, skin clean. You look good.
I'm trying. They try to take me out, but we not going. Yeah, we not.
Exactly.
This year we finna just, and like I said, I even told my consulting manager, I was like, girl, just me knowing that next year is going to be better. I don't wait till next year, but that's,
Exactly. We're not waiting for January 1st. We're
starting now. So that next year is just, we put that work in, it's smooth, and we're collecting all our accolades. So that's what we chance into.
Exactly. I heard a good quote today stop worrying and start working. So
we're gonna talk about that too, though, because my last guest, I was talking a lot about it, and I was just like, bro, like, if you've known me, I've been working. That my nature is to work. Everyone works, but I am a worker. I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting to the point where I feel weary. To where it's like, even if I told people, even if I'm talking about weary as far, if you just tell me right now you book me a flight to Jamaica, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing that's gonna hit me is anxiety. Yeah. I'm not gonna be excited, like, because I'm thinking packing. Then I gotta make sure the shop, who gonna run the shop, how I'm gonna move a client,
right.
how I'm gonna do everything. Like, the work has just been consumption.
But that's different though. You have responsibility, and that's I would be, but it's just planning. Like, all right,
I plan too much, but it's like I feel like. It's just
some stuff you can never plan too much though.
I'm gonna show you.
You can never. Because
it's to the point where I had to like really talk to God and say, okay, I release control. You
get
what I'm saying?
But
like,
planning and it's like I get what you're saying.
To where like that's why the conversation was off today, because I even put time in between the plans and whatever just still happened. But
also know life is a roller coaster, and you have to, no matter how much you prepare. No matter how much you have to be prepared for the ride, because you know, and prepared for the unexpected, because you never know what the fuck can happen. I don't even like roller coasters like that no more. I'm crying. The last time I was on a roller coaster, I almost threw the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? And even if I'm on a roller coaster, who the hell want to be on a roller coaster forever? It's certain rides I'd be like, this is enough. How many of these is I'm gonna do? Life is a journey, and so it's an everlasting journey. But we gonna talk. Yes. We gonna talk. I said no, for real, because like I said, I just had a conversation today, wrote all my notes. And I want to talk to you. That's what I said. This is not just a podcast for this. I really want to interact with the people I'm having on there. Yeah. For real. And I know I can learn a lot from you, because I know this. I didn't even know you had all this going on. I said, oh my God, I am so proud of her. I was like, oh my God. I just remember us talking and me like just talking about dreams. And I remember you talking about something like this. So I'm very happy for you. I thank you. And that's where that goes into, we're about to go to the next segment, but that's why I think the weariness, because even when people didn't think I was working, I was. Yeah. I actually never stopped. Yeah. If it wasn't for COVID, I would have been burnt myself the fuck out. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about not just work, because I'll work. I could have did OnlyFans if I was going to work. Yeah. Or I just, you know, I could have did so many other things, but I'm talking about work, contracts, trying to really sit down, clean out, gut stuff out, like really, really figure out who the hell I am, and then lose my dad on top. I'm just like, it just made it to where now I'm like, oh no, I gotta hurry up and get it. Then I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, thank you. But it's like, and then like the time span, I'm 30, and then I'm like, Jesus, like, in order, most of the things we do are mental, so we can't just go to work and be not this mentally there. We have to mentally be like, to write music. I've had writer's block. You have to mentally be okay. Yeah. But how are you not really getting? But depending on all the time, like I wrote my best shit when I was down, depressed, at my lowest. That was the best music I ever wrote. Like for me, but it depends that dark, cause you know duality through darkness. You have to come through life. It be there, like here. Yeah. But then you remember that episode with SpongeBob where he just wrote the. Yeah. I be like, bro, I'm like, I know what I want to say. And that's why you gotta come back. Sometimes I come back to that. You go do something else. Go work on something else. Missing? It's together, but it's like the village and then the support. Yeah. Because when I'm down, it's like I genuinely shouldn't be the one to bring myself back up. It's another. It's you know what I'm saying. We're supposed to help each other. It's like telling an addict. You can't. I don't depend on it, but it should be there. Because if an addict is an addict, just imagine telling an addict to fix themselves. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. But it's like, should you? Yeah. But that's when you need help. Yeah. Once you get that help, then you're back on your feet. But just imagine telling someone who's drunk to help yourself. Nigga, I'm drunk. I can't do it. So but I'm tired of trying for someone to help. That, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I saved myself. I pulled myself out of darkness. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nobody. The Holy Spirit really there. It wasn't me. It wasn't the only person I could say that helped me was my dog. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it was me every day, just wanting to change, wanting to come out of that darkness, wanting to be a new person. Like want to not be depressed no more. Like I really woke up and I'm like, and that's why. Because, you know, I attempted suicide, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, I did too. And I survived, and I feel like once I survived, I was like, oh fuck no, I'm never getting that low again. Depression, I'm not depressed. Like you literally have to stop claiming it. And what people have to understand, you have to stop being a victim. People always want to be the victim to be have an excuse for they fuck shit. And
see, my thing is spiritual more so. I don't even care for humans. My thing is, and we about to go into the next joint, but because it is motivational, and might get us talking more about what we're talking about, because it always does. I don't know if you're reading me, but it's more so like more spiritual. Like I look at the human stuff. Sometimes I get bored. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell me that we just blew up. I'm like, okay, cool. For me, it's more so the spiritual. I'm like, as long as I'm alive. When I really realized that there's nothing you can do to overcome obstacles, I used to think like if you did enough, you'll be good. You're good. Like that's the test. You're good. But then when I realized that the devil's not human, he got time on his hands. I got weary, and the crazy thing is that the more the more you prosper and the more successful you is, he's your target. He don't care for people that don't care. You get what I'm saying? If you're not doing anything with your life, why would he come mess with you? The more you're up, and he's like, nah, I gotta stop her. So that's where I got weary. It's like, even today, it'd be the littlest things that I'm noticing he does. Like, we're not going to talk about my nail right now. It's so many things, but it's like, I don't even see it as a human. There's no one to blame. I see it as him, and I get weary sometimes. Like today, okay, I'm going to have a good day today, fine. But it's like, in the back of my mind, I just know this man going to mess with me.
See, for me,
and I try not to think about him.
I don't even believe in the devil.
Okay, let's take that back. Bad energy.
Yeah, and it's sometimes we are our biggest enemies. Sometimes we are the people that are stopping us. It's because
it be something, because you gotta understand, like I'll just make sure I didn't took my car. Okay, for example, I didn't took my car, and worldly things gonna break down, but I just took my car, and I'm like, do whatever y'all need to do to make sure the thing is good. Like I don't want to see nothing. Like I'm that type of person. Just I don't care. I will pay, make sure it's good, so I don't come back here.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow I come back. It's like tomorrow I check my car. It's like a flat. It's like my thing is saying flat tire. Who am I supposed to like? Who that? Is it God giving me a test, or is it the devil trying to play with me so that he could see?
I feel like it's a test. Everything is a test. Everything is because because certain things happen for us to. Everything happen. It's a reason. It's a lesson.
You don't think God has the devil or negative energy as like, it's not above God, but it's like his worker? Because to even know good, you have to know bad.
Yeah, and that's the duality. It's good and bad. But do I believe in?
And the reason why I only think that there's a devil only because if you do care, but I don't know, are you what's your not denominator?
I would probably say like I'm agnostic, I believe in a lot of principles of like Buddhism, Hinduism, Confucianism, and I believe in spiritual. I believe in spirit. I believe in a higher power than myself. I believe in God, but I don't believe in the ideology of God that the Bible perceives.
I'm not talking about the Bible because I'm still reading it, so I don't really know too much about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the guy that from my experiences.
And so I feel like everything, like, how can I?
Because the only reason I said that is because they say he's of no evil, and even his spirit in us, he has like a break a part of him. But there's certain things of the world that I would never believe God would. You know what I'm saying? He allows it, but it's not of him. So if it's not of him, who is it? Yeah,
and so I feel like, how can I explain this? Okay, so like,
I feel like I know where you're going, but
because once I started holding myself accountable, once I started really like. Once you really, because you coming from, I'm healed.
But so it's different. Like he's saving us. So what is he saving us from?
But see, that's the thing. We're saving no one is saving us but us.
But from what?
Like, for me, sometimes we have to save ourselves from ourselves.
So you think he created us just for us to save ourselves from ourselves?
No, like, I believe that we all have, how can I say this? Like, we all have a choice. Mm-hmm. We all have a different path. You could take this path. It's so many paths that I could have took. It's so many things that I could have done, but it might not have led me to right here. But everything is calculated. Like, you have to find the path that you're supposed to be on, and you have to align yourself with where you're supposed to be. Like, for instance, like, once I started realizing, like, the healing phase is not continuous. It's a season. Healing is a season. It's not forever.
Would you be forever on the human, on earth, or just in general?
Period. Healing
is forever?
No, because if people always tell me, "Oh, I'm still healing," heal from what?
For example, okay, that's a good question. And like I said, we're going to go to the next segment. But it's like, I get what you're saying, and I think that's why these conversations are so good, because I think it's also the terminologies we use.
Yeah.
Because my aunt definitely helped me. She was like, when I kept saying balance, I knew what I meant by balance, but when she said she heard what I was saying in totality. She's like, you're not looking for balance, you're looking for harmony. So, girl, I'm that type. I went to go Google what balance was, and I Googled what harmony is, and she's like, damn, I'm like, that's right. I didn't want this 50-50. I don't want to have just as much negativity as positive. I want joy to be more than negativity. So I don't want 50-50. You get what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, but it's like we're talking about you. It's like you're a solution-based person. I can hear that from you, and I like that, because I'm not trying to combat what you're saying. What I'm saying is that there's a derivative of why we're even trying to overheal, and why there's something that interrupted the fact that I did think God is too intricate and he's too smart to create you just to have you go the long way when it's really simple. There's something that and that's where later on we could talk more about it. What is that thing that caused the separation to where this life shouldn't be easy, but it's simple. It's two different. Those words mean something different, but there's something that causes a human being to be as nasty and demonic as they can be. And not saying that it's a devil though. Yeah. But it's something.
And it's because it
exists.
Everyone, if anything, I would say everyone has their own devils or like you have your dark side and you have your light side.
Because God made you in his image, or he created you in a form, or whatever you think created you in a form that it made you with what exists. So you have a dark side because why?
Because it's like it's masculine, feminine energy. It's two sides of earth. It's white and black. It's just literally how it is.
The negative and the positive. And that's why I think he don't have any. That's why I agree with you. Sometimes I'll say God, I'll positively name not God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And so for me, I believe God is a spirit, is an energy. Like I don't think God is a man or a woman. I believe that God is a spirit, and that I believe in my ancestors, and it's different forms of, like, you have your higher self, you have your spirit guides, you got your ancestors, you have God, and you have all of these things that are guiding you, or that medium to know for real. And I feel like what people's problem is that they're not self-reflecting. They're not going back and say, where did I went wrong at? Yeah. Because a lot of things was healing is realizing that you put yourself in this predicament. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we're still unhealed from
50-50.
from kids. Mm-hmm. Like we still hurt boys and girls that never got over certain traumas from them.
Never taught.
Or
didn't even recognize.
Yeah, or like our parents pass on us trauma, and your mother passed on depression from her womb, her trauma that she never dealt with. Mm-hmm. So it's years and cycles of continuous trauma, not unhealed depression, just a continuous cycle. So that's why I feel like some people, it do feel like a continuous cycle of healing, but
see, and the only reason why I agree, I'm not gonna rebuttal it now, but I do feel like it's subjective, because depends what. Like my dad, that was my best friend. I'm never gonna not heal from that. Yeah. Every instance I see somebody with their dad, it's the trigger. My wedding, I ain't never seen his dad ever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a trauma. Now I'm like, my kids will never see their grandparents, their grandfathers.
But understanding that death is not the end.
It's not the end, but it's healing, because it's like a wound. Like, you ever had something where it's like, it never actually heals, but it's like you can continue to just put ointment on it, see if it lightens up. You might die with the thing, but you continuously was healing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to get into it. We got some more, because we got the next. Yes. Anyway, we about to go to the next segment. Jesus. Broken record, where I pick out of here a motivational quote. I'm going to say what I think it means. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord Jesus, please don't read me today. And then you go say what you think it means. Yeah, I'm finna take me another shot, child.
Yeah, I'll wait for you.
The reward better be hefty with all this stuff we going through, child. Okay, but I know it's going to. That's the good thing. That's why we keep fighting, because we could have given up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sidebar. Y'all was chatting earlier. Okay, today's quote says, life is not meant to be easy, my child. Take courage. It can be delightful. I just said the easy part because we just was just talking about it's not meant to be easy. Why can't it be easy, though? George Bernard Shaw. So I'm going to read it again. Life is not meant to be easy, my child, but take courage. It can be delightful. George Bernard Shaw.
Let me see. I'm a visual person.
Life is not meant to be easy. I mean, we were just talking about that now. And the funny thing, because not crazy, it's just reality. I always heard, like, it was never promised to be easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I genuinely, let me tell all, especially the men out there, because y'all be projecting on women like we ain't got no brains or something. Yeah. And to the women, I genuinely do not believe it's supposed to be easy. I never did. Yeah. I literally, especially being Nigerian and African, I've literally lived in Africa when I was younger. Yeah. I've seen things happen. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying that because it was at an early age that my brains, that ideology shifted. I never thought that life was supposed to be easy. But one thing I did know is simple. God literally, I don't think like I said, he's too intricate to, and just like if I'm your child, I wouldn't want you to live a hard life. So why would you create a life where we have to suffer so much? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, right now though, I have got, because I've isolated myself, like I didn't take the whole month off for my birthday, but I did 2 weeks. Everything shut down. I didn't go out for my birthday, nothing. My mom was like, you ain't child? I said, I don't think you understand. This is serious. I literally sat in my room, my house, the sermons, I didn't even listen to secular music. Probably once in a while, just if I wanted to get up, do some content, something for myself. But I literally had sermons on the whole 2 weeks. And until today, but for sure, it was just playing on the TV just to bring myself back and say, okay, God, I'm here. I don't like this. I don't like where it's going. I'm good. Like, bring me back. So that's when all the other stuff started to come back and say, okay, well, and that's when I started going back to just being like happy with the little stuff.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's for. So what do you think the quote means?
That's what I was explaining. Yeah. I think I'm like, it's not supposed to be easy. Yeah, it's not meant to be. Like, literally, I'm telling y'all, if whoever's looking for it to be easy, you're mistaken, and that's why your life is hard. Yeah. Because if it would have been good by now, right? Yeah. But it's delightful, as in it's times where, and even in that 2 weeks, and now I forced myself, because now I'm out of it. Now everyone's going back to normal. That's why I took 3 days off instead of 1, because this is not the time in a recession to be taking 3 days off. Yeah. But I'm going against the grain. I literally will take time and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, during the 2 weeks I was looking at my body. I'm like, damn, I'm intricate.
You talking about this year for your birthday?
Yes, this year. And next year I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah. I don't, no trips, and I turned 30 this year, so I told God I wanted something different. Yeah. I was not bringing the baggage to 30. Yeah. I wanted something drastically different. Yeah. This place I got, all these units I got was in October, so I felt good about my business, but I said I need this. Like, I don't feel in tune no more. I don't like that. Yeah. And I'm not a faker. I can't fake it. If I'm not okay, if I'm that bad, I can do a lot, but it got to a point where I was getting comfortable with survival mode. Yeah. So I said, if I'm not, I will reschedule this whole interview if I had. God, yeah. God didn't have to do it, but that's how in tune I am.
And it's crazy because I was something, and that's the procrastination. But hold on, I feel like it means life is not easy, but also we make it hard. We make it hard. And you have to take courage. You have to want to be like, okay, I want better for myself. It takes courage to want to heal and want to get out of that dark place. And it can be delightful because you have to show gratitude for every little thing. Like, I'm grateful to even be here. I'm grateful
that you're beautiful. You're a woman. You can walk, 2 hands, 2 eyes. Like, baby. So, you're not about to trick me and think that I don't got it. No. Yeah. I think, like, literally, my sister be talking like, you think you're privileged to go out and come back safely every day? You're not. You don't have to. Yeah. Anything can happen. Yeah. It's happened to many people before. They didn't do shit. Something else happened to them. Yeah. So that's what's been saving me. So even when things happen, I'm like, but I'm honest about it. Like, that's why I said me and God are like this, because I'm just letting him know. And he already knows, but what it is creating a relationship. I'm just like, all right, God, but we're going to be good.
Yes, you know? But because I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. And I'm like, all right. But a lot of things with procrastination, depression, etc., I was like, maybe I should be canceled. I was like, no, I'm sticking to my word. And
you was gonna cancel on me? You was gonna reschedule?
I was feeling like it, and I was like,
I was like, exactly do me
because I was like, that's because I'm a little late, and I don't like being late because I don't like. But it worked out because you had other shit you was dealing with, so everything happened the way it happened. Because it was like, oh my god, like, because my off days are not just like you said, it's off. Like I have to catch up with my social. Like I even got to go out of town, go shoot a video real quick, come back. I be traveling. Sometimes I need to get away for 2 days, go to the beach, go reset, go like I'm trying to figure out when the fuck I'm about to go to Jamaica because I'm going to go to Jamaica for a couple days before I go back.
Take me, girl, because it's like you got the smoney's. Cause I was just not like I'll pay my
own.
But, just
listen,
Jamaica. That's 4 times then this year.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm probably gonna go to Jamaica.
If we don't go to Nigeria, then Nigeria I think is more expensive. If we don't go to Nigeria, if I don't go to Nigeria, I can go to Jamaica with you December.
Yeah. Cause Vibes Cartel, World Boss.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Him free. I can't miss that. I can't miss that. I'm there.
He's free, y'all.
I will be there. I don't care.
Jamaica I don't care. Till like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yes, and that's my life because I get off at 2 a.m. Be like, oh, I'm trying to party. I don't go to bed till 6 a.m.
Clicking my boots in the heels with the fire.
Yeah, I love all that. I'm not playing. I'm about to have the best time, and that's why it just like. Also, this time, I had to get in my solitude. Like I said, I went to Jamaica by myself because couldn't nobody go, and I'm like, I'm not about to keep missing out on shit because can't nobody. My birthday the same. My birthday is January 6th. It's 2 weeks after Christmas.
We January?
Yes.
Oh, so babe. Okay, see now you fucked up. You fucked up now in a good way. Because I'm about to put some stuff on you that I want you to, yeah. We're going to talk.
I have to go to Africa because I'm like, all right, let me see. The only thing is different because, like, Africa would be, like, a little cultural shock because, like, I can understand Pidgin to a certain extent. I don't know French. I know a little bit of French, but I'm probably going to try to learn, like, a little bit.
They don't speak French in Nigeria.
Oh, it's Pidgin.
It's just Pidgin.
Yeah. And I just in the Ayade. Mm-hmm. That's the start. So
give me your bags, like they just that's it. Like,
and it's not too far off from patois, but it's still a dialect. Like some stuff, be like,
Africans
like
don't beat me up for that. I could have said that better, but go ahead.
I'm crying, but
because when I go to Africa, before I step off, it's like I get what you're saying. It's automatic. My whole accent changes, and I can actually understand Igbo and speak. Yeah. So
I know it's Igbo and Yoruba. And a
plethora
of others. But Pidgin is universal.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you do go, you just let me know and we chat about it.
Cause no, I'm definitely probably going. I'm definitely trying to go because I'm trying to take a leave of absence. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go to Tanzania, Ghana, Nigeria, then from there straight to Jamaica because it's a river party that I can't miss.
You can't miss that. You can't miss that. I love that. Okay, so we are about to go to the next segment, which is Dive Deeper with my. So one of my guests, I think he put the stuff back in there, so just give you a heads up. But all the questions are pretty decent and good and decent. So Dive Deeper, where we go into the deep.
Dive deep, because that's all I'm doing, diving deep.
No, we got deep as shit. That's the thing, and I never can gauge the podcast. You just never know.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I have that type of energy that people want to talk.
Yeah. They want. And I feel like I do too. Like people always.
All right, so what's it? Da-da-da. Is it
this is let's say if you could erase one past mistake, what would it be?
Okay, wait, seriously. It's your turn to go first. I'm just buying myself some time. Shit.
I could say that I would never I would never I would never lose myself over no motherfucking man again. That's the biggest mistake. I got so in doubt. I lost my identity. I lost everything. Not everything, but putting somebody, not knowing when to walk away, not knowing when to leave somebody alone, not having enough self-love, self-respect to know, like, that's not love. Like, but mainly, I'm not changing. The only thing I'm doing, if we gonna be together, we can grow together. and I could change if it's something that I need to be changed, like that needs to be changed. But like all that, not going out, not having no male friends, no, that's done. Like we can grow together as partners and build each other up, or putting somebody else's needs before mine. I'm not doing that. But that mean what, not losing yourself over mine. That's
you gonna think I stole your thing. I didn't steal it, but it's similar.
I'm crying.
It's
you don't have to steal it.
It was something else that I was gonna say, honestly, and I'll tell you off camera. But that's a lie, because I would do it again. Yeah. So I wouldn't erase it. And yeah, that's wild. But I would say losing myself for sure. It would be not knowing my worth.
Yeah.
And not really understanding who I am. Like,
yes.
What was you thinking?
Yeah.
How did you let people talk to you? Like, how did you do this to yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Like, how did you not think that? Why did you feel like you needed this, that, and the third to move? Like you said, traveling on your own.
Yes. Yes.
And this happened like 20. That's what I said. My dad's death taught me so much.
We gonna take a shot to that.
For so long, like even after that happened, like so this was like, because my dad passed in 20. What year are we in? 2024. So 2023. God damn, what year? 2022. I really lose. That's what I'm saying. I'm not as emotional because I really forget times. Because it's about to be 3 years. So 2022.
And not also a big mistake. I don't give a fuck. It's a couple of them. Not wasting time. Time. That's the only thing you cannot get back. You cannot get time back. You cannot get time back.
But when I tell you the way, that's why I say everybody. I'm just so thankful that we're smart and we can get what the seasons that God bringing, because I'm glad that people weren't falling off. And I'm just like, no, like what we should talk about. Let's go to dinner. Fuck no. You see this door here. Matter of fact, I ain't even touching this.
If you walk out that door, don't come back no more.
I'm talking about niggas is left on red to today.
Yeah.
It ain't even no explanation. Like, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I know my worth right now. I know my worth right now that they're not even, y'all feel like y'all got some damn insiders, but it's to the point where right now I'm not even explaining myself.
I'm not even.
I had this one girl, she probably gonna see it. She told my son, I checked up on you last month. This is supposed to be somebody supposed to be a close friend. When I tell you that message is still on red to today. Because I'm like, she talked about something. I checked up on you last month. This is a friend, a close friend.
Because what was said before that?
She tried to get herself into my phone about hair. And this is a close friend I used to talk to every single day. And so you called where the girl,
I haven't even heard from you.
Pretty much. And I was sick. I was going through so much. And in my mind, I'm just like, but she double texted me.
Was she asking for a favor? Or she asking for help with something?
The first time she texted me about hair, I didn't respond because I'm like, but there was dinners that I was missing because I was sick. I was working. It's like, you weren't going to check up on me, but you watch my story every day. Cool. Because if I say that in my mouth, it's like, Instagram, I don't even really look at it, but you saw it, you're there every day. Yes. And I'm gonna zoom up on that because that's what the fuck I was looking like. Right? And then long story short, I was like, cool. I'm cool. I'm not going to say nothing about it. Not in that way that I'm not being petty. I'm just like, cool. Like, I'm not about to press it because at this point, you're telling me how you're telling me how you feel.
Yeah. Because that's the same thing I'm going through too. Like, people, it's not like you need validation, but I don't need validation from a soul, but people see the work. They see it. And they don't want to say nothing. But like I said, because people...
Shit's weird.
I don't even know how to really, and that's why I just remove myself because I can't even, I don't know what it is and I don't like it. So I make sure I'm giving what I want reciprocated.
That's
the support I'm giving, and that's why I'm changing everybody around. It's swap. You gotta, it's done. Time's up.
Party done.
The time's up, New York.
Party done.
Your time's up.
You gotta get
snatching that clock back.
I'm sorry. This is real life stuff.
No, like, for real, because people are so because I know I'm a little
but my worth was, I know my worth. Just because you don't know that.
And niggas everybody. And bitches, whoever the fuck.
Mama, daddy, everybody. Yeah. Myself.
Yes.
It's times where I'm just like that's why I say I'm lowering down. Like, I'm really getting to a point where I am not as tired as I was. I'm still wary because for different reasons, because I'm still learning different ways that I can, but like I said, that discipline to take 3 days off was not just because I was like, bitch, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You did what the fuck?
And that's what it is. I deserve this. I deserve love. I deserve to be my best self. I deserve this amount of people be I don't know if I deserve what? Abundance is our birthright. What? What are you talking about?
Literally said that word birthright. And I literally stood up like, yeah. It is.
We supposed to be successful. We supposed to be thriving in prosperity and wealth.
He
and
wants
love.
you to do all these things. It's not a luxury to take time off. It's not a luxury to be at peace.
Yeah.
It's your right to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But anywho, that's how it feels. And I feel like between 2019 and 2020, something happened where I know kind of what it is pieces. Like every day I'm processing stuff. That's why I think every day you do heal, because it's different ways I'm understanding why something. That's why I said God is intricate as hell, because you're thinking, oh, I've understood. No.
Yeah.
He understands it fulfilling. Like,
do you take shrooms?
I took it that one time.
I take shrooms. Shrooms changed my life.
I gotta take people.
And I feel like and so that's why I feel like shrooms have allowed me to, like, time doesn't exist, but it does exist.
It's
because
it's
if you're wasting it, time is an illusion. Exactly. And I feel like you learn so much about. That's why I'm like, I know so much. Like, it's layers, and that's why I'm forever a student, because it's always, I learn from everybody. I learn from. You can learn. I learned so, and I've always been like that. Like, I kind of learn, like, my big sister. Like, I try to learn from her, my mother, even like people around me. I try to learn from their mistakes so I don't have to go through. And it's helped. But some of the shit I had to go through on my own.
You know what brought that back for me? That many people wouldn't. That's why I'm like, I say this because, like I said, therapy for me gives me an opportunity to talk to people I've always wanted to talk to and pick their brains. Because this is also an interesting ass way to talk to somebody for the first time ever. But I got it back when my dad passed.
Yeah.
You know how? Because I was having weariness from college, and like I always got gaslighted because of who I was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so hard. Like, you know, this, that, you're so proper. It's okay, Crystal, calm down. I was so, it was so weird that I don't have conversations about, like, you won't catch me talking about loving hip hop shit for fun. Yeah. Or just, it's for fun, but not like serious. It's never,
fuck that shit.
It's never none of that. I ain't talking about nobody, pussy, dick, I don't care for none of them topics. If we're not talking about elevating, it's very hard for it. Just has always
been.
That's
why I can't sit and talk about. It's only a few people that I would because there's some people I see, like, okay, stuff happens to them, but I'm very solution based. Where you got all these problems, where's the solution?
We just can't make a
solution. You need to think about it. You need to think about it. And it's people, because why people love being the victim.
Anywho,
people love.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby.
No. Because I know I can talk about that on and on and on.
That's what I'm saying. I will keep going into it, and that's how you know we ain't been talking much. We've been working, because that's how we're trying to get it out. But I really gained my power, and this is to help anybody who's ever lost somebody. I gained my power not just because of the loss, because that was my best friend. My dad was in the family, still married to my mom. So I want people to be very clear. This is not. I talk about him a lot because it was a pivot in my life. Yeah, and that was actually my friend. This is somebody I had to, and I didn't go to a funeral ever in my life. Yeah. It was a lot. Yeah, and then we had to take him to Africa.
I could imagine all that.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the moment that, because between
that's a life. My father always say it's we have moments in our lives, and that life changing moment. We all have moments that, like, literally change our worlds forever. So
at that moment, like I said, I had known I was a strong person. That shit proved it.
Yeah.
The way I moved, Morgan, in that motherfucking era, I was the calmest. I was the most strategic. Like, my mom's, it's something I can't even tell you because I don't want people to fucking stalk me. But it's things that I did in that moment. Like, I remember that they were coming to do, like, renovations. And whoever, if they watch it, they'll know that that's exactly what happened. I had booked it the same day my dad passed. These people came and I completely forgot. They was like, do you want us to come together? I was like, no. Y'all, like, I'm that person. Like, I'm that person. I was strategic. I saw God. I'm the oldest of 4. I'm the oldest grandchildren of I don't know how the fuck many. But it was the way that I saw. I was like, nah, I'm not just, like, I'm not thinking that I'm the person. I am that girl. Like, it's not, like, the way I just moved through this whole situation, going to Africa, coming back, redo it, hold it. And mind you, I don't work for nobody. Yeah. So I'm literally paying. I don't get no time off. I don't get nothing. You hear me? I'm in the hospital with my dad with, like, my laptop, figuring out stuff, getting patents. It was a lot. But the way I moved, Morgan, like, I'm even more wary now than I was then. Then I was solid. Yeah. I'm worried because it's just I haven't rested. Yeah. All that stuff I've just been take, and that's America. Like, that's the life. They'll just keep saying go. But it's like I deserve a month because I literally just put almost a year, 2, 3, however many in working. Yeah, so I'm tired now.
And you have to take that time off, like that. Like, that's why people, like, I travel. I'm gonna travel every chance I get. Now I'm not gonna go broke on no trip. But like it's hard to be like, oh, like the money gonna come back. Yes, the money gonna come back, but you have to live within your means and you have to be responsible. But for me, I'm always gonna take a trip because I got it to always take a trip. I could go anywhere I want to go whenever the fuck I want to go, and I'm grateful for that. And girl,
you
can
get me,
along.
please, because this business is taking a lot of me. Okay,
I'm all about self-care, this is self like I'm all for that.
You look
because
good.
It was a time. Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. So do you.
And you be talking
you.
your shit. You
Thank
hear me? All right, let's do another question. Because we was 12 minutes on that one question.
This is gonna be a long episode, but I don't care.
No, we gonna and this look, it's helpful for people. Though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So that's what I want, and that's why this is my first time like public. Well, no, I said it on my story too, but I'm about to start a campaign for depression and suicide, and I will keep you. Won't have my event soon. I'm about to start
anywhere I can help, girl,
for that as well. So I'm happy because
I love shit like that because I saw cursing.
Even like you sitting, I'm like, damn, oh my god, I'm learning from you as I'm filling out these forms. I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm doing that. I gotta make sure I'm doing that. Asking people, but they don't want to hear. What they not comfortable talking about. But it's like you said, what they say, real uncomfortable conversations because everybody's not ready to have them.
That's my girl Treasure's podcast. Shout out to Treasure. Pew, pew, pew.
Damn, what the fuck?
Is it emotional? We could go to no.
No, fuck that. We gonna talk about it.
I'm like, Jesus.
It said if you had the power to change one event in your life, what would it be?
Well, God, what you trying to tell us something? Like, I wouldn't want my dad to die. Period. That would have been one. But that's crazy. I seen this one poll. That's what I'm saying. Being smart sometimes comes with if about because she said it. She was like, if I wish that, then I'm saying that God made a mistake. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I want my dad back. My physical body wants but I'm trying to tell y'all on God, on everything. It's hard. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the truth, it does hurt. If he did not pass certain things, I would have been the way that I saw my life pivot and the way I saw myself switch and me. I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me. The thing, you understand, I face one of my biggest fears. I don't even drive past graveyards. I will U-turn. The way I saw myself change, it just did something to me different that I don't think I would have sustained, but I think I would have been more in a survival mode if I kept going. And I could have lived, but that's what I'm saying. Niggas think that right now they're living their best lives when you're in survival mode. And even if you get a little bit above that, you're like so thankful. No, the way I disseminated fear from my vocabulary, that's why I got this place, like, you know what I'm saying? I got this place during the they talk about some the government closing down. The way because I'm like, you just took my best friend. That shit right there. Something, I don't know what's going to have to, something going to have to top that to scare me, bro.
Yeah. And so, for me,
but that's the one thing I would change. That was the one thing I would bring back, though. That's my dog. That was my dog.
I would say for me, my dog dying. Because my dog was my everything. She was my emotional support. And after I attempted my suicide, that's who brought me out of my darkness. That's every day she got me out of the bed. Every day she had me in a routine. Okay, I know I gotta take her outside. I know I gotta be here to take care of her because ain't nobody gonna take care of her how I could take care of her. And it just made me more appreciative of life. And once I finally healed, got back out of that dark phase, she was taken. And I would say not listening to myself because I wasn't supposed to let her go with my ex. And my inside was literally screaming at me, don't let her go. And I'm like, wow, like I'm literally arguing, but sometimes you really have to listen to yourself. Sometimes things don't make sense and you really have to listen to your like my higher self. Like I listen to my higher self even throughout the day, like
you don't feel
getting ready for work, making sure because like go back and check if you left something. Cause that's me talking to myself. Go make sure you. I be
listening to a higher self, but the thing is, I'm so damn stubborn. I hear it, and I be like, really? Like you think I'm talking to somebody else, but I'm like,
no, and that's how I was. So, and I'm like, so for her, but also losing my dog helped me because me losing my dog was worse than me losing my baby. Like, and I want people because like when people have like your fur baby, like a baby, I had a miscarriage, like losing a baby, like. Even though that hurt me too, but losing the dog hurt me more. Like, that was the worst heartbreak I could have ever experienced. But I would say, yeah, that was that.
To close that up, I'm sorry for your loss. I have a dog, and that's why I'm like, my dog helped me through mine, so I understand that. Yeah. Like, it was times where I was like, just to feel something alive next to me because I didn't need a man next to me. I was too sensitive. I was too raw.
It was
that dog helped me.
Like, that's gonna love you
That's the only reason why today they talking about this, all this stuff. I took her to the pet smart today, talking about some do this and that. I looked at her like, you good or care for you, because this is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And there's no, I got insurance. The insurance ain't even cover none of that stuff. Yeah, she's 14 now.
Okay, yeah.
So I've had her for a long time.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to babysit, if you ever feel like you just need a dog for a week, by all means. I'm so serious. Come and take her. Okay? I love the girl, but you know what I'm saying? Just and it feels like it's practice teaching me how to become a mom.
Yeah.
How I'm going to like, you know what I'm saying? Aunties and uncles and stuff like that. That's how my sister be.
Yeah.
But all right, so we're not even going to go too far today because I feel like we're going to go so deep. But this was a really, really good podcast. I did feel, honestly, with everything that happened to me today and this week, I feel like this was really healing. Not because there's things that we did not know, but because I feel like it's just always good to feel like, to know for a fact you're not alone.
Yeah.
We feel it. You can know something or to feel.
Yeah.
Because this right here will help me. Like if something happened today, I'm like, no, I know, I'm not even going through it. Next week, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I actually thought about this gift. You know what I'm saying? I try to put like, and I'm so glad because I'm getting to a point where I, like when I say rest, like I get to a point where I can actually sit and think about what I want to give somebody. Yeah. So it's not rushed. Yeah. So this is what peace of mind does. And I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love gifts. I don't care what it is. I love gifts.
Go ahead, look at this for you to open.
Right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let me see.
Even if you don't like it, let them know. I mean, I doubt people won't like it, but if you don't, then you know.
Baby,
it's a lot of stuff.
Yes. Oh,
I know you saw. I see.
This is so nice. I love bags.
And you did. You're a musician,
this was
artist.
So thoughtful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love it too.
I ordered it just to tell y'all. That's for my clothing line, Renze Q.
Yes.
I got a lot of merch, so I don't, and I have different options.
Yes.
I can't tell you guys what I'm trying to give you.
But no, I love a little, and then blankets.
But
love
what type
blankets.
of blanket it is.
Let me see.
Music.
Oh yes,
it's a music blanket. Like
yes,
you know what I'm saying.
But this my type. Like I
soft.
Sleep, yes. I love soft.
Cause I'm like that sometimes when I'm working late. I just like to be cuddled.
This is very nice and very thoughtful. Give me a hug. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Oh, like I said, we finna really talk right after this. So, because I want to at least chop it up with you, and I hope that this is a relationship that continues to flourish.
Yes, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm not playing. Every conversation is intentional. Every connection is intentional. I'm not playing. I'm not playing either.
I feel like you got that energy, and I want that type. I want that around me. You hear me?
Exactly. Because but yes, thank you. Because I love a little on the go lash appointment airport.
You hear me?
But this, I like this. I like this a lot. Aww. This means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't make me cry. See, now I cry for stuff like that.
No,
I get a little emotional for stuff like that because I'll be like,
I love thoughtful like. This is like you said you took time to think like I love this. I love this. Thank you.
See that's what makes me say, God, this is, you know what I'm saying, within the weariness, everything is working in our good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you know me, you know I'm in that airport with a fucking blanket and a neck pillow. I do not play about that.
I have one in my car. This one in my office.
I take a blanket with me to a lash appointment. Sometimes they have
their own. It be cold in there.
It be cold. Yes.
It be cold. In my dentist, they be like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Y'all finna have me. I don't know how. It be cold.
Yes, I go to sleep.
They be like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm more than good."
Exactly.
Let me know what y'all finna. But no, so I thank you so much for even coming with your energy, coming with your knowledge. Like seriously, I feel like I'm filled. You know, and that's why I need more people like that around. You feel filled. Like I feel good. Like there's nothing this is gonna last. This is gonna simmer.
And I'm not no weird bitch. I'm not no
because they be
never
trying
been
it.
weird.
They be trying it.
I'm authentic.
We're weird to people that don't
truth.
get it.
Yeah. Like, of course, weird, but being weird is good. I would rather be weird because weird is different. But I'm saying like weird, like I'm not acting funny. I'm not fake. I'm authentically me, living in my truth and wanting to show people how to heal and get themselves together. Because it's like I said, life is not a continue. It's some stuff. Yes, we will continue to heal from, but the whole life itself is not. We might have certain aspects that we're forever going to heal from, but life itself is not 100% healing journey. Healing is a cycle. Healing is a season.
Yes. Do you have any last shout outs before we wrap up? Shout out to Jamaica. Blah, 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 blah. Shout out to Nigeria for the
yes,
EDF.
yes, no, for real. I can't think. Shout out to me. Shout out
Period.
to you. Shout out to the rebirth, the rebrand. Make sure you follow me, MORIYE, MORIYEE. And follow my skincare, hair care, aromatherapy business, MORIYE Organics, MORIYEORGANIX.
Period. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I know I did. This is actually one of my favorite podcast episodes for this season too.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It really, really is. So y'all, whoever coming up here, I'm going to top it if you can. Okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in for the next episode. Bye.
Bye. Yes, period.
That was it. No, but I like pleasuring someone. It's okay, so now for the next segment.